Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. I'm going to start this message with a scripture. The scripture comes from Ezra 7:4, the son of Zerahah, the son of Uzi, and son of Buki. God said for somebody, your husband put a hit out on you. And your husband put a hit out on you because he said that you were out and you were out trying to find new love. But what he don't know is you were out minding your business, trying to have fun by yourself. And just because you wasn't in his face at that second don't mean you wasn't going to eventually end up there in his face. And because of that, that's why he under God judgment. This is why this man is under God judgment, because he wrong for what he did. And he don't know that it was in your mind, 55, to come and see him. So he wrong for what he did. He wrong for what he did. He doesn't realize if he would have came and approached you, you would have asked him to tell whoever to get out your face. Like, he don't even know he's wrong for what he did. Because he handled it in such an ignorant way. The way that he handled it was wrong. 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 You did nothing wrong. And that's why he under judgment. That's why he keep trying to figure out, why is God turning on? Why is God? God is not turning on you, sir. You were wrong from the jump. It's not that God is turning on you, sir. You were wrong. You, first of all, you don't have no right to do that. To tell nobody to take your wife up out of here because how dare she this, that, and the third. How you know they wasn't lying to you? This is somebody, your husband, either somebody that he is married to, that he see as his wife, another wife, or a mistress, called him and said you were doing X, Y, and Z. Someone that was jealous of you, is jealous of you, lied on you. And your husband gave this person the okay to do the unthinkable to you. And your husband is confused as to why this, why that. God said he was wrong for what he did to you. He under judgment, and all them women under judgment. He shouldn't have had all that going on no way. Then it wouldn't even be no confusion. It wouldn't even be a situation where somebody was sitting around jealous, envious, and being hateful and thinking that they need to call and they need to do this and they need to do that. Because guess what? They would have been minding their own business. But they felt like they had a right to say something when they did it. They felt like they had a right to interfere when they shouldn't have. And in reality, even if it was a situation where this person did call, the husband should have arrived. He should have handled it. How do you gonna put somebody that you like? I feel like the most heartbreaking thing about what happened to me, and the main reason that I stand by how I feel about what I saw while I was in heaven, bro. This man allowed the same women I was crying about, the same women that I begged him to stop speaking to, the same women I begged him to stop sleeping with, the same women I begged him, can we please stop going there? Can we please stop being around them? I don't want to be, I hate, like, they ruining our relationship. They ruining our relationship. He allowed them to do that to me. And think I never want to see you again. I hate you. And them. Y'all are awful people. Terrible people. May we never meet again. That's how I feel. And it's not going to change. I saw what y'all did. Y'all are wicked. Pure evil. Sat around conspiring against our relationship until it finally hit the fan. And you finally, yes, we finally got her. Hey, go follow her. Keep messing with her. Keep her distracted. We want him to see this. Y'all are evil. All behind some ding dong, bruh. Y'all disgusting. Y'all deserve to be embarrassed. That's what y'all destroyed a full-blown relationship because you just wanted to sleep with him so bad. And now you look dumb and stupid. Now you on blast and you're mad. You shouldn't have did what you did. And I'm supposed to be embarrassed and ashamed to tell. No, y'all out of line and out of order. And I'm going to tell about the miracle that God performed. Let's talk about the miracle that God performed. I'm not going to hold my head in shame and I did nothing wrong. And I'm not going to walk around like I'm a criminal when I've done nothing wrong. And ain't nobody finna treat me like I'm one when I did nothing wrong. Y'all should have left me alone. Dang. Really should have left my husband alone. Should have left my whole relationship alone. And we wouldn't even have this problem. But y'all just kept obsessing over me and obsessing over him and obsessing. So boom, bang, bang. Now here we are. To an extent that I couldn't even go out by myself and mind my business, bro. That I can't even go out somewhere that I typically go out all the time and mind my business and be left alone to mind my business. And I'm supposed to look like I did something wrong. Excuse me? Because I'm calling y'all out on what y'all did. All this because he just refused to apologize. Cheating is wrong. And here is a prime example as to why. Now we see why cheating is wrong. Because your mistress lied on your wife. And then you carried on allowing her to do as she pleased to your wife. And now all y'all look dumb. All y'all look bad. And you should feel guilty. But no. You don't feel bad. You don't feel guilty for what you did. You want to try to send the cops after me and tell them that I did something wrong. When I've been trying to run from y'all since the beginning of this year. Leave me alone. I ain't did nothing to nobody. I'm sitting up here minding my business, trying to have a drink in peace, and out of nowhere, while I'm walking, boom. Didn't come up there to fight nobody. Didn't come up there arguing with nobody. I deliberately avoided going to the club this man like going to just to avoid that. Because I don't have time. I have too much to lose. I'm not finna do nothing that's gonna land me in jail. Because I got things to do. God got me on purpose. I'm not finna do nothing that's gonna land me in jail, but I am gonna protect myself. So it ain't gonna be no situation where you trying to send people into my backyard while I'm trying to garden in peace, and I'm not gonna do nothing to protect myself, bro. Leave me alone then. Ain't nobody threatening you, but you not finna threaten me either. Ain't no situation where I should not feel uncomfortable in my own bedroom because people peeping in my window. Leave me alone then. I should be able to go out in peace. It shouldn't be a situation where they say, oh yeah, that's her, lock the door. Like, are you serious? This is not hell. The way that y'all moving. All behind some ding dong, bro. Let's get to it. That don't belong to you. And that's why you mad. Steady trying to cause problems for me. Steady trying to do this and trying to do that and trying to do this. Then gave the whole man to y'all and y'all still attacking me. Leave me alone. Like I said, it wasn't even about him. It wasn't even about him. The whole time. It wasn't even about it. Y'all just wanted to feel like y'all were sleeping with my man. Until you realize, him saying that he moved on caused her to move on and move forward with her life. Duh. I'm single now. I have that right. It's not gonna be a situation where forever that's like, no, sis. You thought, sis. And I guess he forgot what attracted it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Sometimes your girl can be looking rough. I mean, when you have a whole gang of people, a gang of women constantly chasing after your man, it can cause you to forget about touching up your edges and putting your lashes on and doing your makeup, because dang, as soon as I get ready to start carving out my eyebrow, here somebody go trying to pull him to the restroom, bro. You snooze, you lose, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And that's not how it should be. So you know what I did? Once he said that he was moving on, I said, you know what? I'll go count my losses. And moved on. Because golly gosh darn, I would like to be with somebody where I don't have to deal with that. I can't say. I really would. I really would. I want to be with somebody where I ain't gonna have to stress myself about that. And if I can't be with somebody where I ain't gotta stress myself, then I'll be by myself. I'm gonna 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 be by myself, yo. Which is what I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Until some psycho started kissing me out of the door. And the wild thing is, I don't like kissing. I don't. I hate it. Out of nowhere, baby. But I bet that's what he saw. And I bet he saw that man randomly ran up on me, kissed me. I'm looking back like, what is going on? Walk off, walk inside. I'm mid-step, bro. God said, start recording. Mid-step. Everything went black. Everything went black. I bet that's what he saw and got mad, bro. And if he would have asked me something, I would have said, I don't even know him and I was just walking away from him. Can you please tell him to leave me alone, bro? But because he was sitting around listening to thoughts, bro, and their thoughts, bro, it turned out the way it did. And that don't even make sense. But that's what happened. Anyways, that's the message, y'all. Like, lucky, I didn't say good morning to my mom, but it kind of phased out. I guess that's the end. 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 You know what I'm saying? The judgment of God, sometimes it hit different when you start receiving God's judgment. When you feel like, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? This is it. Like, this man been trying to act like he right so long, bro. When in the original argument that we was arguing on, he was wrong for that. The whole time, wrong, ramping and raving, and all you had to do was apologize, bro. Everything that you complaining, you didn't do this and you didn't do that. Why would I do that when you fought me so that you could leave to go cheat on me? You think I'm finna come and bring gifts to you? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I just really feel like he feel like I'm a sucker, bro. And I'm not. And it's simply because he don't know me. And I'm not finna, you not finna play me. You not finna do me like that. Just because I am a sweetheart, which I am, it don't mean that you finna treat me like I'm just a sucker. I'm not, baby, we sucker free out here, bro. Houston, born and raised. We sucker free out here. I'm not finna play with you, bro. It's not gonna be no situation where you just beat me to go and cheat on me and I'm finna turn around and buy you a brand new phone. What are you, baby, stop playing with me, bro. The disrespect. Apology. Are you serious? And you act like it's so hard. I'm not wrong. I'm not gonna apologize. Well, fine. Then you gonna leave me alone then. That way. It's your choice. It's not gonna be a situation where you sitting up here disrespecting me and being nasty and mean to me to make your mistress feel good about herself. No. Then you is not for me. Period. You are not my husband. You're not the one for me. It can't be. And that's just what it is. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.